updated version of the Wise Clinical Research Assistant, which is a Chrome extension. I've also now checked the code to GitHub. Currently, it is still private. I hope to make it public once I enhance this further in the next assignments. So, as you could see, there's a detailed documentation for that. And if we now go to the extension itself, it is now at 3.7 version. And now if we go to fire the extension itself, you see a very enhanced version where we can do the research, then see the repository of the analysis done and the actual insights by doing the comparisons across multiple searches and research analysis. And there's some settings to actually save the data to the end user's machine. They can even change it, and there is also a proper help. I'm going to update the user guide, etc., but there is versioning information, and they can actually also report bugs, request new feature, or even join the beta test program and actually send the email also, just as a example. So it will actually fire their email client and they can send it. Anyway, and now coming back to the main thing, so they can choose a topic with any new disease or a symptom. For example, if we want to restart again, let's change the topic. So let's say malaria and do the search. So now we are also doing a more exhaustive list of research sites with also their scores. So now and also this is dynamic based on the search. So that's also another enhancement. So now if we go to PubMed, and now so where possible we'll be able to auto insert the text, but it's the site's being unknown, so sometimes it may not work. Essentially the user is doing the manual research anyway and then trying to organize his research. So now fires up the tool again, now goes to the actions and then does the analyze. So previously we had the copy to clipboard, which is not much. So now there is analysis is done. So we can see the basic information. Once he is happy, if he is interested, he can add to the research repo. If not, he can just move on to the other websites. So let's say in this case he adds it, so it gets added to the repository and it will be at the top. Malaria is one item, and these are the list of other things we have done: chronic fever, pneumonia, gout, arthritis. So the beauty of this is, like I was showing, this is coming from the local machine of the user, so it's safe for him and it's well organized. And this is the new addition, the actual insights, because that is the main goal here, to see how his research is going or the clinician's research is going. So for example, if we take the malaria research analysis, there's only one source and the confidence is still high because of the source. The diversity level is low, regional, social, economic, so all these different parameters and how it is ranked. The diagnosis is high, treatment is high, efficacy is low. So, and then the ultimate goal is to be convert this into a clinical decision support system. So that's going to be a wrapper on top of any EHR or EMR, so any medical record system. So we do have a Wise Doctor as one of our EHR applications. So we hope to make that EHR AI enabled once this AI tool is refined further in the next iterations. So as you can see, the various research is done for various topics already here, and the recommendation of whether this could be a good candidate for the CDSS or not is also given. And if he is happy with this, he can then export the insights to the location they have chosen, right? So all the data is nicely saved, so they can leisurely further research. And then we have the help option also, where we are giving the all the latest versions and the details of that. Like I was saying, they can file the reports, join the beta program, etc. So if you want to change again, just one quick thing here. So if they want to just change topic and let's say go for a topic like goat, and then again see the sites. Let's say this time we go to the Google Scholar, and we also have made another new feature where just to help them with their research, how many times they have visited in general, and how many times they have analyzed, and how many times they have saved the analysis. So that also is a good visual indicator for them to uh, look at more sites or go further deep into one site. So for example, now we have not visited this before, so now maybe he wants to go here and see what he can do there, right? So from there he found here. So now let's see if he can now go to the actions and then analyze the current page. That's analyzed successfully. He finds some new information. Now he adds it to the repo, and then that's also added. So the latest one is now added to the gout, and then the insight also um, gets updated accordingly, and then he can then further export the insights. Thank you very much, and I hope to enhance this further as we go along, and look forward to some participation from our fellow uh, students. If there are any doctors, I would like to encourage them to use my tool once I open it up to public in the next iterations. Thank you very much. Bye.